Welcome to Supernormal, the show that's anything but. I'm Nick.
Why did you sound like so scared? I'm Matt.
I'm Doug. I want to say it this time because I always end with "and I'm Doug," but I'm Doug. I'm in the middle now.
Okay. I'm Steven.
Steven's also scared.
Yes, very.
Terrified.
It's scary.
Hi, Nick. Why are you so scared?
I just wasn't sure if I was supposed to say it.
That's when you do say it, dude.
we
It's
have
at the start of the show.
We've shunned Nick so hard from saying his name that
Do I say it now, guys?
It's like putting on a name tag at work. Like, are you sure?
is it big enough?
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Just immediately jumping down your throat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Immediately.
I'm used to it.
You should be.
Yeah.
You should be.
It's one of those things everyone needs to be used to is people jumping down the throats.
Or jumping down Nick's throat.
Ooh.
That's
yeah.
what we're used
yeah,
to.
Yeah,
that's what we're
yeah.
used to.
Start jumping down my throat. I'm going to be like, whoa, where's Nick?
Whoa.
This isn't the guy you're supposed to be jumping down the throat.
I'm and Doug. Like
And Doug.
That's Nick.
You should legally change your name to Ann Doug.
And Doug. It's like Andy, but just and Doug.
I like it. On the bottom of all your
I was
toy
gonna
shoes,
say.
right, and Doug.
Like and one. Hell yeah.
What?
Like and one.
Walmart shoes.
I was going more of a Toy Story thing. Like Andy.
Oh, but and Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no and Doug. It's the D is in both and Doug.
Oh.
There's 3 Ds.
And-
Oh, there's three.
It goes
So-
and D Doug.
I can fix this. So they're going to be basketball shoes.
Okay.
And on the
On the
bottom,
bottom of all of your toys?
Andy Doug.
Okay.
Not Andy Doug. Andy Doug.
I'd buy it.
And I'm Matt.
And we're here to talk about all things spooky
All of them?
on Mackinac Island.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You guys ever been to Mackinac Island?
I'm going to be
No.
Go-
Have you
this
never
summer.
not? Really?
I've
Neither
never
of you have
been.
been to Mackinac?
Never
never in my
been.
life.
I've been to like
Crazy
Yeah, that
to me.
blows my mind.
I've been to the city, like Mackinac City, but I've
Right.
never been to Mackinac Island.
It's super cheap to just get from
Yeah.
point A to point B. Once
never
you're there.
Never done it.
But it's
I plan
super
on doing it at
expensive
some point.
when you got to buy stuff once you're there, is what I heard.
So
Well, of course.
I mean, yeah, that's a tourist
Like
thing.
you want
I
a
just-
water, $20.
I was under the impression until a few days ago that Mackinac was like 8 hours from here. It's like 3.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
that
not
far.
that
Yeah,
far.
about 3 hours. Yeah,
Unless you take 23, which is along the
Yeah.
side of Michigan, and then it's 7.5 hours.
yeah it's
Well,
a
then,
lot.
'cause
if
you're-
you
'cause
take
you're
that.
going all
You're
the way
doing,
around
Yeah.
the lake.
Yeah, that's a scenic route right
Pretty
there.
much.
Is what you're doing. It's like 3 hours to get to like where you would take the ferry and then take. I don't know how long it takes to go over there.
Right.
It's a half hour.
That's
Half hour. I have no idea. So
I was going into this assuming everyone had been to Mackinac.
No, I love Mackinac.
Yeah, I went a bunch when I was a kid, but I haven't gone in years.
we I know that our class went and I didn't get to go because we couldn't afford it.
Yep.
So I couldn't go.
When
I do
I-
remember that happening once.
When I told the story about the person running up and down my shitty hotel experience,
Oh, right.
that was for Mackinac. I didn't go to the island at that time, but that was
No.
for Mackinac.
Yeah.
have you been on the island
Yeah.
though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The last time I went to the island was a shitty experience.
Oh,
Yeah. It was like 60 on the shore, but like 35 on the island.
did you go in fucking February or something?
No, it was like May, like beginning of May. Erin was pregnant and we had Adeline and she was like 5 or 6 months old.
Oh, right.
And she was in shorts and sandals because it was like, I don't know, it was like 70. I think I'm over exaggerating the temperatures, but it was cold as fuck.
Yeah.
And we got there and I ended up having to buy her like a whole outfit to keep her warm.
Right.
And like you were saying, it's expensive. It was like $100 outfit to keep her warm. Like,
Jesus.
Damn.
But did you get the cool shirt that changes color in the sun?
no.
Because I mean, that's like the only thing I know that like they do. It's like a big thing there. I guess you go there and
And
you
they're
can
Fudge.
get
Yeah, I was gonna
shirts,
say, yeah.
and like I guess the shirts have like color changing print on it in the sun. Because we got one for Emery and we got one for my niece and nephew as well
Yeah.
when their family went. So Very cool.
That's neato.
Well, but you're going to Mackinac this
I
summer?
am going to Mackinac.
To the island?
I'm going to the island.
Good.
I'm going to the city. It's going to be fun.
So while you're there, look out for ghosties.
I'm actually going, and I hope to go to some of the places that we talk about today.
So what's kind of crazy is Mackinac Island is per capita the most haunted town in the United States.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
probably because they can go swim. Can they get off the island?
It's a nice vacation spot for ghosts.
Well, it's kind of because it's such a small area. So there are 16 haunted locations per 400 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
That makes sense because
Yeah.
it's so small. Yeah,
Yeah.
that statistic of it being
Right.
that makes sense. Okay.
But still, I mean,
That's a lot.
16 locations at least on this little island here.
How many locations are there, man? I can't. It's not that big, is it?
Right? Is that all of them?
Yeah, like it's not that big, and I've
the
never been.
island's
but-
only like what 3 miles.
Yeah,
wide?
it's not huge or anything.
It's steep as fuck.
I heard there's a lot of walking.
Yeah, 'cause-
Aaron and I started walking up a hill once, and we were like,
Well, that's because they don't have cars there,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
It
the
is-
only cars is like the fire truck or something.
Yep, it is one of the only places left in the United States where motorized vehicles are prohibited,
Yeah. besides
besides emergency vehicles.
unless you're Joe Biden.
Did Joe Biden drive around?
Yeah, and he
Mackinac?
got shamed for it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
he got absolutely shamed for it.
That's what
Should
happened.
have gotten one of those tandem bikes, Joe. They got plenty of those there.
It was either Joe Biden or Mike Pence, one of those old white guys. I don't remember.
Maybe both. Maybe both.
Because, like, isn't it during the winter, like, people will go there on snowmobiles sometimes, but, like, you don't really probably, like, are, like, allowed to ride it once you get, like, to the shore, I assume.
I don't know.
Like, once you get there, you probably have to, like, get off, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, weird.
Because you can fly an airplane onto the island.
So I can fly an airplane
Really?
onto the island, but
But you can't
ride
fly
my
it, like,
car.
around the island, but you can fly it, like, you can land an airplane on the island.
Really? There's, like, an airport there?
I believe so.
Huh.
Or, like, a landing strip.
I just didn't think it would even, like, really
A
be
kid
big
we went to
enough
high
for
school
it.
with is a pilot now, and he posts about. I
Ooh.
don't want to name him,
Oh.
but
We'll
he,
talk about it in a
he
break.
posts pictures about like him flying people to and from the island.
Huh.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Neat.
Huh. That is really cool.
Yeah,
That'd be a fun job.
All right, so for those of you listening who have no idea what we're talking about, Mackinac Island's basically like the most popular tourist destination, I'd say, in Michigan.
Yeah.
It's an island that sits between the upper and the lower peninsula on Lake Huron. It's known for its fudge, being one of the few places left where motorized vehicles are restricted, and it is a hot spot for both Michiganders and tourists alike.
And apparently ghosties.
And ghosties. Yeah. So, I've got a little bit of a history here for Mackinac.
Ooh, history.
So prior to the French discovering, it's in quotation marks, Mackinac Island, the Ojibwe and Ottawa tribes of Native Americans used the island as a burial ground. They referred to it as, I'm going to mess this up, Michilimackinac.
No, that's right.
No, that's right.
Oh, shit.
That's
Right, yeah.
Which means great turtle in the Ottawa dialect. However, when the British realized that this position could serve them strategically, they stole the land from the natives and built a fort.
They wouldn't have done that.
No. But then the United States took the land from the British in 1783, and it was used as the headquarters for the American Fur Company.
Did they give it back, like
To
to the natives, or
no,
okay?
No.
no,
It's a tourist attraction, Doug.
no. But yeah, so it was the American Fur Company for a while before transitioning into a resort. The island essentially is a huge Native American burial ground where a military fort was built, and a lot of people were killed in 2 separate battles in the War of 1812.
So this is just a whole lot of dead people.
Yeah, like I can kind of see why it's one of the most haunted places. Like,
Did you guys ever read the story about the animals that put the mud on the back of the turtle?
Yep.
oh yeah,
I didn't know that Michilimackinac meant
is that what it was called?
something turtle.
Oh,
No, but like
right, but it was basically
Yeah.
that story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like that story is all about that place.
that's neat that it means something turtle.
Sorry.
No, you're not allowed to have service in my house, Steven. So there's, at least 16 different places that are supposedly haunted here. We're going to talk about 5 of them today. because I don't want to go through all 16.
All 16.
Speed
Of
run.
like a 2 hour, yeah, or speed run. I was gonna say
It is going to be kind of a speed run, though, because like I said, we have 5 different things, which I think is the most we've talked about for a
It is.
place.
because Marquette there was 2 places,
2 places.
Right.
right? I think that was the most before this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just going to kind of give you guys a little rundown of all of them. So these are probably the most well-known haunted locations. There is the Grand Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, legends say that construction workers uncovered human remains while digging the hotel's foundation. The builders unearthed so many bodies that they could not keep track of them all. They eventually decided to continue building without removing the skeletons.
Wow, that's not a good move.
Yeah.
I've seen movies.
I've seen Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big bad. Is it worse to build on top of it or to remove them?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the worst? Like, obviously, either way, I think you're gonna get haunted. But what's worse?
All right.
Let's hear it.
Enlighten us then.
So, I'm a construction worker.
Okay.
Okay.
I come across that first bone, and my immediate thought is, we should probably build somewhere else. And if I built somewhere else and found more fucking bones, I'm gonna say, guys, let's just leave this place alone. But that's just me.
I'll chime in on that. I'm a construction worker, right?
Yeah.
And I go to build something, and I dig up bones. And I keep building because I'm not the boss. I'm getting paid to build this.
Both very good points.
I'm talking to the boss. I'm saying, hey, bud, have you watched movies ever?
Have you ever seen any movie ever?
But so there are a couple stories here from the Grand Hotel. One story states that the guests have seen a woman in Victorian clothing meandering the halls at night, or even crawling into bed with the hotel staff.
Why isn't their name Modern Ghosts?
Any what?
Modern Ghosts. Why is it always like woman in Victoria clothing?
A woman in
know.
Victoria's Secret.
I was thinking victorious, like with Victoria Justice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So other than that, though, there's another story that tells of an evil entity which shows itself as a black mass with glowing red eyes. It appeared to a group of maintenance workers in the hotel's theater. One of the men claims that he felt a presence and looked up to see a dark shadow with 2 glowing red eyes, which proceeded to rush toward him and knock him out, sending him to the hospital.
Whoa.
That man never set foot in the Grand Hotel again.
I mean, can you blame him?
Yeah, right.
Yelp reviews must be crazy.
So the Grand Hotel is also home to a piano bar where many have reported seeing an old man smoking a cigar and wearing a top hat in one particular section of the room.
That was me.
It was Doug. But they claim that the distinct odor of cigar smoke can only be smelled in that area.
Okay.
That's a pretty distinct smell too. Like cigar
Right,
smoke
yeah.
is very like.
Plus, it's something that's, it's not as popular nowadays as it was. So
that's
you
true.
go to this area and you smell cigar smoke. You can't just expect to turn around and see someone smoking a cigar.
Right.
Unless it's a guy with a top hat sitting at the piano.
Yep.
Then you're like, damn, that's a ghost.
I'm gonna get a job smoking a cigar with a top hat
What if
sitting
it's
at
just
a
a
piano.
guy? Like,
He's
Yeah,
just
what if
there.
they just hire a guy? They're like, we don't want you to play the piano. We just want you
to
to smoke a cigar, wear a top hat, and hang out by the piano.
Yeah.
He's like, got it, boss.
all right, but yeah, so that's basically the rundown of the Grand Hotel. The next place I'm going to talk about is called the Drowning Pool. In the 1700s and early 1800s, 7 women were accused of being witches.
Brutal legend.
Brutal legend?
Brutal legend, like one of the main. Were they like the enemies or like a tribe or whatever?
Yeah.
The Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
Based off the band Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're like it's a whole different thing.
Well, this Drowning Pool was basically the place where 7 women were accused of being witches and drowned in.
Oh.
Because back in those days, one of the methods used for determining if someone was a witch or not was to tie rocks to their feet, throw them into the water, and see if they would float or not. If they sank, they were innocent.
I always thought that was so stupid.
I guess
Right.
she wasn't a witch.
Yeah, so the 7 accused women were thrown into the lagoon on the island between Mission Point and downtown Mackinac, and all of them sank and drowned. Weird. Legend says that the women haunt the waters to this day. Visitors report seeing mysterious splashing, shadows, and dark figures floating above the surface of the lake.
Does it say that were they all accused and thrown in at the same time?
Maybe.
Because can you imagine they
I
just lined them up one at a time and after the third one, someone's got to be like, "Hey, I don't know if any of these guys are witches."
Well, I doubt this is the first time it happened.
That's
Well,
true.
this is like the whole like the Salem witch trials
Oh,
and
yeah.
like witch hunts and stuff. It's just major groups of people that were all swayed to believe this one thing, so they would just go after the minorities. So I mean,
that-
it's tough.
Just like
That's
Fox
gotta,
News.
Like,
Just
that's
like Fox News.
Sorry.
Too political.
that's just insane. That has always like fascinated
Oh yeah,
me.
it's
like,
always just been the dumbest fucking
Yeah.
thing ever.
if you drown, you're not a witch. If you die, you're not a witch.
If you die, you're free to go. Like,
Pretty much.
Why didn't the head honcho in charge say if they do drown, they were a witch?
You had to make
Because
it.
then they'd be like, oh, see,
Oh, see?
witches don't like
we
water.
could have got out.
Did like, how many times do you think they did this until they're like, okay, this isn't working?
Oh,
At
the
least
Salem,
I guarantee none of them floated.
the Salem
Like,
witch trials lasted for years.
Yeah.
You know, like it didn't
It
last
was
like a
hangings
weekend or
and
like
rock
fucking
throwing.
stupid.
yeah, it didn't. I think, like I said, I think that's the craziest thing to me because it didn't last for like a weekend or a month. It lasted for
Memorial Day weekend
Years.
celebrations. Just
Burn 'em.
burn 'em. See if they live. If they live after being charred over a fire, they're probably a witch.
Yeah. So
But if they die,
I mean, like I get it. If someone did survive that, they probably have some sort of supernatural powers. But like, what the fuck?
so just to keep score, so far we have an Indian burial ground.
Yep.
yes.
Where people built things on top of it.
Yep.
And now a lagoon where they drowned 7 women, accusing them of being witches.
Yep. And that's already a lot of bad juju.
That's the first 2 things.
oh boy.
Itty bitty island.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
So the next place I've got here is called the West Point Lighthouse. It says, looking out over Lake Huron is the West Point Lighthouse, originally built in 1804. The lighthouse was destroyed by the British in an attack to take back the island during the War of 1812. It said that 4 soldiers were to keep guard of the lighthouse and to light it once they saw the forces on the lake. However, the night that the British came, they could not seem to get it lit up in time. The 4 soldiers were overcome by British forces when they arrived on the shore and perished in battle. The lighthouse was rebuilt a few years later. However, the base of it remained intact from its original inception. Although the lighthouse is no longer in use nowadays, it's said that late at night you can still see flickers on top of the lighthouse, possibly of someone trying to light it to warn of the invasion. Now that it's just a tourist attraction, visitors have also reported seeing apparitions at the top of the stairs while they're walking up, only for there to be no one there once they reach the top.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I will say, so far, even, this is probably, out of everything we've talked about this season, this is, like, a lot of these are super, like, probably, like, the most believable things as far as, like, why there would be a ghost, because
Right.
you can see all those things happening. You know what I mean? Like,
People
I can
made
see
some
them,
real bad decisions on this island.
Right, like, that's kind of where I'm driving at.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you can definitely assume that they built over an Indian burial ground. You know, like, that's just, you know, that sounds like
Yeah,
this-
I've seen
accurate.
movies.
not even with movies. Like, I mean, it's just like they were everywhere. You know, movies.
Yeah. So that's that one. Also got so now we have Indian burial ground, building on top of it, witches, and soldiers in a lighthouse.
Yep.
Pretty good score so far.
Pretty good score, yeah.
Next we have the Mission Point Resort. So that was home to the Moral Realignment, which was a religious movement started in the 1930s. The most spirited sites at Mission Point are those of children. Excuse me. According to local lore, a tuberculosis outbreak took hold at Mission Point in the early 1800s. Those infected, most of which were children, were relegated to the cellar where most of them died from the disease. So one of the children that has a name at the mission is Lucy. Lucy and her parents lived at Mission Point, though the time period during which she was alive is unknown. The story goes that Lucy's parents were called back to Detroit on business, and Lucy was too ill to travel with them, so she was left at Mission Point to rest, but unfortunately she succumbed to the illness. And now her lost spirit roams the halls, still crying out for her mother and father.
Again, another believable story.
Right.
Like, it's something that's just...
So, actually, I've been sitting on this one for a while.
Okay.
Because I wanted to wait for this episode. So I told you guys that I went to Traverse City.
Yes.
And had a good time. And Mallory and I decided to go back on our own so that we can kind of explore and just figure some stuff out. And we weren't going to stay in Traverse City. We were going to start heading up just a little bit further north. And we were at a little coffee shop. And we were talking to the barista about like just different places that we could go. And she's like, "Oh, you got to check out Mission Point. Like, it's beautiful. It's fantastic."
Oh.
And then she stopped for a second. She's like, "Do you guys believe in ghosts?" And I had mentioned the show. I'm like, we're actually, there's gonna be a season where we talk about like ghosts, paranormal activity, stuff like that. But we're not doing that quite yet. We were still in season 1 at that point. Okay. And she's like, "Well, if you go there, just be careful because it's supposed to be super haunted." And she even called out that it was supposed to be haunted by children ghosts.
Right.
So I just
Which
think
I would
it's so
say are the
funny.
spookiest ghosts.
They are
yeah.
pretty spooky.
And I just think it's cool that all this came to fruition.
Right.
I was in Traverse City. It just got brought up in a conversation by someone who lives in the area. It's just cool.
Huh. But yeah, so a woman claimed that while she was visiting a hotel on the island, she experienced some paranormal activity. I don't know why this is under Mission Point stuff. Is Mission Point a hotel?
Mission Point is just like a spot. I think there's a hotel there.
Okay.
I think it's just like a spot where they have like, I don't know, I guess it's very scenic. And there's like a beach and stuff
I've
like
heard
that.
of it, yeah.
But this lady was apparently alone in a hotel room when the bathroom door closed and the lights turned off, and she never went back to the room. That was under my stuff from Mission Point, so I assume that's at Mission Point.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
So let's tally it again real quick before you read the last one.
Okay.
So we've got
Dead kid.
We've got dead
Soldiers.
soldiers. We've got possible, obviously not, witches that drowned. And then we have an Indian burial ground that they built stuff on top of.
Yep.
And dug up and moved stuff around.
And now we also have this Fort Mackinac,
Oh, yeah.
which was a Revolutionary War era fort on the island. Visitors have reported strange orbs and pictures. In the hospital of the fort, some have felt feelings of sadness, and some have even reported seeing the ghostly appearance of amputated limbs, meaning just the limbs themselves
gonna say.
separated from the body.
Oh, God.
Like just laying around.
I don't know, or like floating or something.
yeah.
Floaty arm.
Either way, if you just see a fucking arm somewhere, that's not good.
It's like,
Yeah.
what is it, the Addams Family or whatever, where they have
Oh, yeah, the hand, yeah. Thing.
But visitors also routinely report hearing the sound of fife music. Don't know what fife
I
music
don't know what
is.
that is either.
Don't know if that's like drumming and stuff for the war.
Maybe.
Oh, yep. I think that'd be like the drums and the little flute thing.
Yeah.
I think the flute thingy was a fight.
But rifle shots are also heard often, even when there are no reenactments occurring. Along with the sound of crying babies.
Oh.
Also mysteriously moved furniture and motion detectors being set off with no one around. Yeah.
So more dead soldiers, probably.
Right.
Dead babies. Like, not just children, just dead babies.
Jesus.
Like,
God.
So, okay.
Mackinac Island.
So yeah,
What the
round
fuck?
it all up first, Nick. What all did we have? This is your pop quiz.
yep.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Indian burial ground.
Yep.
They built on top.
Yep.
Dead witches.
Dead
Yep.
witches.
Dead soldiers.
Yep.
Yes.
Dead kids.
Yep.
Yep.
Dead babies.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. Now I have a question for you guys, okay? This is for all three of you.
Okay.
Which of those 5 stories
Ooh.
did I make up?
Oh.
Oh,
Because I
really?
made one of those up.
I feel like it was the Fort Mackinac. Whatever.
I'm going to say.
Okay, I'm going to say this. You 3 get together and discuss, you get one guess.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to.
One guess between the three of
Yep,
us. I don't
I-
think we agree.
Okay. So we have Indian burial ground. Okay. And then we have the lighthouse. Then with the 4 soldiers. And then we have the witches, possibly.
I think the witches. I think he made up the witches.
And then The kid.
I'm starting to doubt what I learned about Mission Point at this point.
I don't know. I've never been there. I don't know anything.
I've never
about
been there
Mackinac
either, but
Island.
I know
This was a good idea.
But I know that. So I know.
I'm gonna also say the witches. That's just me.
I think it was
I'm
the
with him
witches.
on that.
I remember we were talking about Mission Point, and we also talked about ghosts
Wait a minute.
when I was talking to this lady.
Is Mission Point in Mackinac Island? Or is that
Mission
somewhere
Point's
else?
like its own thing, but it might be near. I've never been there. It might be near.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what if that's how he's getting the makeup part on it.
Also, one sounds suspiciously exactly like a movie, and the rest of them sound like stories. So maybe
Which
it's
one sounds like a
I'm
movie?
gonna say this:
Indian
4 of them I
burial-
researched. 1 of them I completely made up.
Completely.
I think he made up the
Indian
witches.
burial grounds.
I think he made
I
up the
Indian
witches.
Burial Grounds.
Because I've never heard that ever in my life.
Well, so there was a movie about
That's
the
true.
hotel.
This is fun for me.
I don't know.
He's gonna
I
come
don't
out and
know.
say, "I actually researched all of them, and now you guys are just having doubts."
Yeah,
Give us
That
all.
would be funny.
Give us all a guess.
No.
Okay.
No.
I
Okay.
think we should stick with the witches.
I
That's
say the
just me.
witches.
Fine, we'll go with the witches.
I made up the lighthouse.
Oh,
I don't know if there's any lighthouses on Mackinac Island.
I
or
have
not.
There
no-
are.
it would-
There are
Well, I made
lighthouses.
this one up.
It wouldn't.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me because there's lighthouses everywhere
Yeah.
in Michigan.
that's funny. Good
a
job.
lighthouse.
Thank you.
That's good. That's good.
The West Point Lighthouse. I felt like that was a good name for
That
it.
was, that was
was.
totally believable.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, good job, Matt.
That was exciting.
I've been wanting to do that all season. Just make something up.
And then be like, all right. Now guess which one was wrong.
New game.
Right.
New game.
Once a season, we don't know when. It could be the
Oh,
beginning,
you
middle,
just-
end. Like
So everything else though was stuff I
That's
actually
still
saw,
pretty
like the
freaky.
witches
Honestly-
thing, the Indian burial ground,
Honestly,
the fort.
the lighthouse thing is the least freaky thing of all of them, in my opinion.
It's fair.
Probably.
You know,
The I don't know why, but the witches really like that.
It's
that
so
really
much
gets
different
to
than
me.
the other ones.
yeah.
No, not even that. Like it being fake.
Right.
Like that one's like the thought of being drowned by a rock to your feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 100%
No, that is
something people used to
100%.
do.
Yeah,
I know,
that's-
and that is
yeah.
such a scary thought to
Yeah.
me.
Right.
Like
That's why
that
they're
one just
ghosts
gives
now.
me like
That,
the
that is why
heebie-jeebies.
they're ghosts now.
Yeah.
But okay, so out of those 4 that are true, which do you guys think is most likely to actually be a real thing?
I think the Indian burial ground.
Like the hotel?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think that. Yeah, because
Because
that
people are
happened.
fucking
that,
shitty.
That happened. Well, that happened a lot because the thing is like, you know, especially when we started expanding in the United States, nobody I think really gave a shit where we put
Oh, no.
things. We
Yeah.
just put them there.
Well, just imagine that a completely different group of people that has no idea about our customs and what we do see our cemeteries.
Yep.
They don't give a shit
Well,
about that.
and even
They're just
then-
gonna like that's just land for them. They're just
Yeah.
gonna remove the rocks and just put something over it because they don't care about our customs or what we do.
And they're not gonna
or,
come
like,
ask you, because the thing is when we came over and just took the land. A lot of Europeans really thought less of Native Americans.
They were
It's bad,
savages.
but like that's
Yeah.
just how it was. So they're
Right.
not gonna go up to the chief and be like, "Hey, can we build things here?" You know what I mean? They're not gonna do that.
Right.
So so that's why it's super believable to me, is because like I could definitely see that happening.
That's fair.
Especially with the fact too, like even when they started digging them up and then decided to stop because they were like, "Fuck it, we gotta get it done. It's gotta get done." You know,
Yep.
that's just the mindset.
Plus, I mean, that was, way before, we had like regulations and
Oh,
everything
yeah.
against, like, there's a reason why we have regulations against things like that because stuff like that would happen
Yeah,
Because of ghosts.
because of ghosts.
Because we know about the bad juju.
We know about juju.
Juju
All right.
beans.
Well, now that we discussed everything, I think we should take a little break. It's getting a little hot in here.
It's a little
It is.
I
warm.
see
I'm
it
wearing two
fucking-
shirts.
You want to wear
moving my
three?
hat
Yes.
around, my
You can have this.
super normal hat.
Small plug.
Right.
with your super normal shirt.
Super normal shirt. So we have merch now.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, Nick, you want to take us to break?
Well, he can actually.
Oh, you can.
He can.
Hold on.
I would say I hope you have this. I'm sure you do.
I don't have her prepared.
Oh damn. That's okay. We'll make it prepared. We'll just banter for a little bit.
Bedanter.
I'm sure that sounds great.
Yeah.
Sports.
Take us to break, Nick.
It's break time. 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 Break time.
We'll be right back.
Nice. I mean, welcome back to Supernormal, the show that's anything but.
Hey, what's your name?
Now, who are you? You read my mind.
Well, I'm so glad you guys asked. I'm Nick.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because when I listen to podcasts,
I always start in the middle and then I go to the.
yeah, I like to start. What's it called? Is it in res?
Intermission?
Oh. Intermission is what we just did.
When
Bongo.
media res. That's what it's called.
Media
When you start a
res.
movie and it starts like halfway through, then it's like
3
Oh,
weeks
and then, like,
it's like
earlier.
you're probably
yeah.
wondering how I got here.
Yeah.
Like that's why I listen to my podcast. Media res.
So we got to start every break with. You're probably wondering how
we got here. So those people can go
Yeah.
back and enjoy.
And I guess if you are wondering how we got here, we talked about Mackinac Island and its supposed haunts.
Nice transition.
And it's one fake one.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
Appreciate
No
that.
segues, just one.
Little two-wheel things that you ride around on.
I want one.
Segway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think those are allowed on Mackinac Island?
I would assume so.
It's a
It's not.
motorized
It's a
vehicles.
motorized vehicle.
Is it though?
It's got a motor.
What if you have an electric wheelchair?
I was gonna say like what is what like
no, not allowed.
You got to get off and walk.
I think by like motorized vehicles I thought it was more like for the pollution aspect.
I think
Like
so,
really
yeah.
heavy. So like I thought like they meant like automotive, like
Right.
like gas driven.
No
like,
cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they're allowed.
You want to play some games?
Sure.
How's that for a segue? Ugh.
Play some games.
Yeah. What games you guys want to play?
Nick, what game do we want to play first?
Hey, Nick, what game do you want to play?
Let's
Hey,
switch
Nick,
it up.
Nick. What game do you want to play?
Well, now that you ask, let's switch it up a little bit and start with Whom Do It.
Whom do it?
Whom do it?
What's that?
Yeah, what?
What is that? I don't know what
How
that
many
is.
movies do we have of this thing?
Whom do it?
Whom do it? Isn't there like a Sesame Street thing where they do that with like words?
Like you mean make them acronyms?
Like they'll like split the word like in half, and then I don't know. I'll have to look it up. In between the lines.
Thanks for the air horns, Nick.
No problem. That was me hitting the button.
Why don't we have a button table yet?
Why don't we have an air horn?
Dude, I want buttons so we can like round of
Yeah,
applause
yeah,
and
like,
shit.
random-
Turn it into a morning radio show.
You beat me by a second. You're listening to Weenie and the Butt
Weenie in the butt.
in the morning. Well, it's the afternoon right now.
It's like
Evening.
yeah, it's like nighttime.
Listen,
Weenie in the
Late
butt
night
in the
with Weenie in the
evening.
butt.
So whom do it?
whom do it?
Are you guys curious about how many movies I have of this
Yes,
I do.
because I have an answer that I'm gonna stick with.
thing? Okay.
I don't think it's right, but
I don't think
Okay,
mine's right either.
so
You don't even know what the topic is.
I think I know. I could be wrong.
I have an idea.
Go ahead, Matt.
That
so-
cat's crying.
yeah, we'll do that. So whom do it? How many movies do we have of this thing? It's where I find a list of movies that are centered around the episode.
Mm-hmm.
And for today's list, I found a list of movies that take place on islands.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know that there's at least one.
Yes.
Which one's that?
The one that was filmed on Mackinac Island.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
I don't remember the name of it, but Christopher Reeves was in it.
Superman?
Yes, Superman.
Was it Superman?
Yes, yes, it was as Superman. No, it was a movie that they filmed on that. So I know that there's at least one.
Well, that's cool.
Because my dad and I were talking about that earlier, and he was like, Christopher Reeves is in it.
I didn't even know that.
Was Shutter Island filmed on an island, or was that just on a set?
It's about an island.
Yeah.
It's about an
I think
These
that's
aren't
the
all
whole-
filmed on islands.
Yeah,
They're-
I think
Oh,
just
okay,
about.
they're
okay.
movies that take place mostly on an island.
That
Okay.
very much changes things.
Yes.
for me.
Avengers didn't take place in space.
It did though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
They just held their breath.
All right, but anybody got a guess for how many movies I found based on or that were
Like,
on-
film, yeah.
set on
Okay.
islands?
Yes, yeah.
That's the word.
Okay, that changes my answer a little bit, because I was going to guess one.
Yeah.
Okay. You can still guess one.
I mean, I don't want to be that dick.
263.
263?
72.
Okay.
I'm going to say 12. I don't think there's a lot.
So I found a list that had 53.
Oh, I won!
I feel like there would be more movies about islands.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Shutter
But the list I
Island.
found included movies such as Swiss Family Robinson,
Mm-hmm.
Castaway,
Okay, yep.
and Madagascar.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm thinking movies like Swiss Army Man because they were on an island.
That was on my
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
Shutter Island.
Yep, that was on the list.
Scooby Doo 2.
Scooby-Doo 1.
Oh, was it Scooby? Oh, Scooby Doo 1. Yep.
Scooby-Doo 2 is
1.
Monsters Unleashed,
Yep.
where they
It's a museum,
yeah,
right?
there's a museum and all the things come to life,
Yeah,
and
and
Seth
they got-
Green is there.
He
and
is
Velma's
there.
hot.
And
Velma
Velma's
is hot, yeah.
That's Scooby-Doo 2.
Yeah,
in a nutshell.
Scooby Doo 1 as Spooky Island,
Yep.
whatever it's called.
Which was on the list.
Grandma Scooby on the plane.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys just want to start a podcast about the two Scooby-Doo movies?
Dude, my kids
Scooby-Doo
love.
by the
I watch
minute.
those movies all the time.
They're good
They are
movies.
great movies.
They're good
Do
movies.
you know that the first one, I don't know if both of them are, but I know the first one is written by James Gunn, who made the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Really?
That is cool.
I could see it. I could see it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
I like
It is weird.
Yeah.
It really is.
So
That's neat.
we all went over, right?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't go
I
over.
won.
So you won. Okay.
I won.
Son of a bitch.
I guess.
What's going on the screen?
Oh, what's going on the screen? Ooh.
Steve Harvey.
It's just always.
Got it saved.
I'm sure you do. What's gonna go on the? This is what's gonna go on the screen.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
Pilot season's in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get plugged right here. That's how I'm gonna plug it. It's
Coming
my
this
one.
summer to you.
Yeah, it's my one chance.
All right. Way to plug your own show.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So that was Whomdwit. What are we doing now, Doug?
We're gonna do top fives.
Oh!
Oh, top fives.
Top fives.
Oh,
Top fives.
oh.
Top
I'm sure
fives.
it's so good to hear.
Top 5. It's time for Guys Top Guys Top 5. It's time for Guys Top Guys Top 5. It's time for Guys Top 5 Top 5. It's time for Guys Top 5. Guys Top 5.
Guys, top five.
I like how you dramatically
Dramatic.
moved your hat.
Oh, yeah. Gotta go on the bridge of the nose
Just-
for that. Oh, no.
Oh, noes.
So yeah, I was expecting.
You're
Like,
fired.
I was expecting like the Ash Ketchum. Like
All right. So,
I don't have
Steven,
a hat.
since you won how many
could.
movies, you get to choose who is going first.
Oh, I get to choose who's going first.
Yeah.
ooh. First.
Matt, I'm gonna say you can
Okay.
go first.
I don't know if I've ever gone first.
I don't think you have. That's why.
I
that's
did
why.
on the first episode when it was
Right.
Matt's top
That's,
five.
but that's why I chose it because I don't think you've went first
That's
for guys
fair.
top 5.
All right. So for those of you that don't know, we each have a top 5 list, and we are going to give the answers, and the other people have two
guesses.
guesses to guess what our list topic is.
Yes.
So I will start. Number 5, we have radish.
Okay.
Number 4, we have anchovies.
Okay.
Number 3, we have beef.
Okay.
Number 2, we have water. And number 1, we have dirt.
So, oh,
These are things you don't like to eat or drink.
like to consume.
Oh, was that your guess?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I I drink water.
Yeah.
Like,
But do you
was
like
I eat
to?
dirt.
I was thinking like your least favorite pizza toppings.
That's what I was
and
thinking.
Then you threw in
threw
water
curveball.
and
There are
dirt.
pizza toppings.
But then you threw a crazy curveball. Well, I mean, yeah, he's right. Those would be bad pizza
Are
toppings.
there things I've eaten on pizza?
I mean, yes, but no.
Oh man.
You want me to go through it again?
Yeah, one more.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like radishes.
So radishes,
Yep.
anchovies, beef, water, and dirt.
I think I used my guesses.
Are these the top 5 most expensive things they sell on Mackinac Island? I tried to tell you. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Surrounded by this
You're the
stuff.
one who
You know,
said.
Mackinac Island, they're known for their radishes.
I don't know.
I love Mackinac Island radishes.
You're the one who earlier you're like, oh, I bet the water's like $20 there or something.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
I don't know. That was one of my guesses.
Yeah. Nick?
I don't know. I give up. I have no idea.
Steven, you got one more guess in you?
So
I'm gonna pull a Steven here. I think you guys are gonna be mad.
yeah, I probably will be. Beef is
What is beef?
Cow.
cow.
Okay. Yes. Correct.
Cows eat the dirt.
We eat the cows.
Cows eat the dirt.
No, they don't.
We become the dirt. The cows.
They
eat
drink the
grass.
water.
The radishes.
They
eat us.
shit on the dirt. The dirt becomes the radishes.
Everything the light touches. You got a guess in you, Steven?
I don't think so.
These are all
honestly,
the
no.
things that have to do with.
These are the worst Veggie Tales.
Yeah, I fucking hated water.
Jerry the dirt.
Tim the water.
No, you guys want to know the answer?
Yeah.
Okay. These are my top 5 flavors of fudge I would never want to try.
Oh
Are
man!
those actual
Okay.
flavors of
I don't
fudge?
know. I hope not.
Water flavored fudge.
Dirt flavored beef.
Who's next?
But
I like
those
it.
are flavors of fudge I would never want to try in my
That's
life.
funny.
So, Matt, you can go next.
Nick.
Oh God. Okay. Mine's location related. Kind
Mine
of.
was 2.
Kind of. You gotta use your imagination.
Okay.
Spirit, Avatar, Racing Stripes, Lord of the Rings, Garfield, Tale of Two Kitties.
Top. Oh,
Go ahead.
no,
No,
go ahead.
Are these your top 5 movies you watched while you were on Mackinac Island?
No.
Top 5 movies with animals in them.
No.
Okay.
More specific.
Okay.
One's about a racing zebra.
Yeah.
And the other one.
I got my second guess, but
I got nothing.
Man, if you got your second guess lined up, go for it.
I don't know if this is right. Top 5 movies with talking animals?
No.
Oh, that's kind of where my head was going too. That's what I was also thinking as well. Are these your top 5 movies with horses? With talking horses?
Just horses.
Just horses? Ah!
I was stuck between that
Yep.
and talking animals.
Yep. My head.
Avatar is horses?
You know,
Yeah.
little blue horses they ride and they flip their thingy on them and
I mean, are they
Those
horses?
They fly.
No.
No,
dragons. They have horses.
The Avatar ones don't fly. The Avatar ones don't fly.
The movie sucks anyways.
They have dragons.
Top 5 movies I can think of that have horses.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you choose who's next.
Steven.
Okay.
How is that topic related?
Yeah.
They
wait.
oh,
Because
they can ride horses on
Yeah.
Mackinac Island.
We're like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Did somebody just knock the table?
I did.
No. I was sitting back.
That was weird.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I don't like that. All right. Let's see. All right. So, this is my top 5. Number 5, Mackinac Island.
Oh.
Number 4, New York City.
Oh.
Number 3, Las Vegas.
Oh.
Number 2, Los Angeles. And number 1, Denver, Colorado.
Those are your top 5 places you want to go.
Yes. The top 5 places that I've never been to that I want to go.
Cool. So we're on
Why is Denver, Colorado top of the list?
I want to go see the Nuggets.
Why?
I'll show you.
I've
some
always liked the
nuggets.
Nuggets. Please.
They're very red.
A very undercooked Nuggets.
They're very red.
All right, Doug.
Alrighty, you guys.
Take us home.
You guys ready for this?
Country roads.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Alrighty. We have St. Ignace,
Uh-huh.
Mackinac Island,
Uh-huh.
Mackinac City,
Uh-huh.
Tequamanon Falls,
Uh-huh.
and Castle Rock.
Okay. I'll let you guys guess because I've already gotten a point. So you guys can guess first.
Top 5 places you're gonna go this year.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh!
There you go.
Oh!
Yep.
Castle Rock's fun. I bought
Castle
a
Rock is
whip
fun.
once from Castle Rock.
So
A
did,
whip?
A whip, like.
Oh,
I think I have 2 points
Yeah, you have 2 points.
Wait.
because nobody guessed mine.
Yeah, that would mean you have 2 points.
2 points.
You won.
1 point.
Yeah, you won, Matt.
Okay, take a guess as to what's going on the screen.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
God damn it.
Bam!
Oh, that's gonna look so cool.
Oh, that's great.
That's how you play Guys Top 5.
That is how you play it.
Which means it's time for our last game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
The best game.
Oh, sure.
The greatest game.
Yeah, why not?
What is it, Steven?
It's guess what dead person I'm thinking of.
Hey, there's dead people, and you gotta guess who they are, but not tell anyone. So, what dead person am I thinking of? Hey, you, tell me now.
Long theme song.
What dead person am I thinking of? Which I have some sad news to announce. The Netflix adaptation was canceled
Oh,
Damn.
before the first season even came out.
Damn.
Before we even pitched it.
Before we even sold it to Netflix.
Like, we got this idea.
They sent us a letter.
They saw the episode and were like, no, don't fucking do that.
Nope, not a
we
chance.
got a cease and desist.
We put everything on Netflix, but we won't put that there.
Okay, so the way this game works for any first-time listeners is we've each thought of a dead person, or we'll think of a dead person on the spot.
Yep.
And everybody gets one guess, and you're allowed to give one-word hint.
Yep.
And Doug's going first.
Yep. I was gonna say, Matt, since you won, you should pick.
All right.
But Doug can go first. What's your one-word hint, boy?
Fudge.
Oh.
Fudge.
Oh. I'm going to make a new rule, too. No looking anything up during this game.
Yeah, I agree. I did that once, and
Yeah.
I regretted it.
I've never tried to look things up because that
Fudge.
seems cheap.
Fudge.
No, I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, you idiot."
I don't know. God.
Yeah.
Fudge.
All I can think of is chocolate. So, like, my mind's going to who's the guy who made Hershey?
Gene Wilder.
Oh. I was going to say Gene Wilder.
That's a good one.
That is a good
Wow,
one.
I wish it was that one.
Okay,
no.
but it's not. That's what I was
No,
going to
it's
say,
not
too.
Okay.
that one.
You beat me to it.
Who's the
I
guy?
can't believe I thought of a dead person on the spot. Look
did,
at me
dude.
go.
You got it. Like, that is a good guess, honestly. Even though that wasn't it, that was good. Just with the hint. Fudge. Is there...
James Earl Jones.
He's not dead.
He's not dead. Matt, we've been over this.
Fuck, I don't know. Why do we play this?
I don't know.
It's so hard.
Alfred Hershey.
No.
That's not
Also
the guy.
a great guess.
That's not the guy who made Hershey's. That's the guy from Owasso.
Is he related to the Hershey's?
No.
Okay.
He helped discover DNA.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
That's why the sidewalks are like that.
Where?
I don't know.
In downtown
I forfeit
Owasso.
my guess.
You forfeit your guess?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you...
Wait, what?
Like, what are they-
Sidebar.
the sidewalks in Owasso, they're like this, the bricks. You never seen that? How they do
Because
that?
there's a guy from Owasso.
There's a guy
that-
who graduated. How do you live in? Okay,
I live in.
you went to Owasso High School.
Yeah.
So there was a
I
guy.
learned a whole
There was a
lot.
guy who went to Owasso High School. His name was Alfred Hershey, and I always forget the lady's name. Always forget her name. They discovered
Mrs.
DNA. No, it was someone else.
Okay.
They discovered DNA.
It was Reese's Pieces.
It was Reese's Pieces. No,
DNA is Reese's Pieces. Got
they
it.
discovered DNA, and they won a Nobel Prize for it. And he's from Owasso,
So
and that's
am I.
why the sidewalks are like this.
Really?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So
more
who's
you
your dead
know.
guy?
Who's your dead guy?
His
or
name,
girl?
His name
Or
is
girl, dead person.
His name is Harold May.
Okay.
And he is the creator of the Mackinac Island Fudge Company.
How are we supposed to know that?
The same
know
reason, the
that?
same way that we know whatever president it was that he chose that one time.
But that's a president.
Okay, dog, who's going next?
Yeah.
You know what? You're going next.
Mustache.
Oh man.
Adolf Hitler.
No.
Oh God. Charlie Chaplin.
No.
Theodore Roosevelt.
No, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Steven.
Wow, that was a fast one.
Yep. Surprised you all threw out guesses that quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mustache.
Good at it.
Right.
Oh, that's fucking. My other guess was gonna be Dale Earnhardt. He had a mustache. Okay.
Grizzly Adams had a beard.
My
He did.
my one word hint is flight.
Amelia Earnhardt.
Oh, you stole it right
okay.
out of my mouth.
What's my
Orville Wright.
No.
Orville Redenbach.
Right? No, Redenbacher. I don't know the other Wright brothers' name.
Wilbur.
Wilbur and Orbuckle.
An Orbuckle. I'm gonna have a son name him Orbuckle.
I'm pretty sure that was his name.
It was Orville.
No, it was Orville.
Orville.
He guessed him. It was Orville.
Oh.
It's Wilbur and Orville Wright.
Was it Orbuckle?
Fuck me. Neil Armstrong.
No, it was Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves.
Because-
Talked about him earlier.
Yeah, I tried to keep it theme
Yeah.
related because and the guess was Flight because he was Superman and he was also in a movie that was filmed on Mackinac Island.
Oh.
I actually want to look up while Nick gives his one word hint. I'm gonna look up what movie that was.
Give us that hint, boy. Or else Steve Harvey's staying up there.
Purple.
Huh. Purple.
Purple.
Prince.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
You know what's funny? I almost chose Prince as my dead guy this week.
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Then I didn't.
I found the movie. It was made in 1980. It's called Somewhere in Time.
Oh.
And it was filmed on Mackinac Island, and Christopher Reeves plays in it. It's filmed while they're staying. It's a turn of the century stage. That's about it. While staying at the Grand Hotel in Mackinac Island, Michigan. So it's all filmed on the island.
No ghosts.
Doug, congrats.
It has
you won.
It has a 58% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's not that good.
And its IMDb is 7.2 out of 10.
That's okay.
Yeah, right? Like,
Weird how like it just completely like.
but then Google users, 91% of Google users like this movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Very mixed reviews. We're just gonna have to watch
I
it.
know.
Doug, what's going on the screens?
All right, we are gonna have a picture of. Oh boy, man, this is tough.
I know, right? When you get put on the spot, like, immediately.
Well, you know what? I think because today is the day that it officially came out, I want one picture of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
But I want
And the
it to
other?
be that picture that, like, there was that meme going
The
around.
Jesus
The
one?
Jesus
Okay.
one. It's got to be that one.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
Then
Thank
what's
you.
going on that one?
And then this one is actually going to be Hayden Christensen.
Okay.
But
Should-
just a regular
Just
picture
like-
of him.
Oh, wait, now that
Star
him
Wars.
from
Or not from Star Wars. Just a
Just
a PNG of
From Jumper.
Right.
there you go.
I got you.
Thank you.
There you go. Good job, Doug.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Me drunk at Matt's bachelor party.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
no.
I want to take it back. That's going on
Nope,
both.
too bad.
Oh, no.
Nope.
We have no more games to play to get
No, we
that.
don't.
Oh, no.
But we still have one more segment.
We still have a segment, yes.
We do have a segment.
But there's no
Do we have a segment?
Yeah.
We do have a segment.
We still have a segment.
I'll tell you a segment that is.
Here
I
it comes.
Like segments.
It's this segment.
Uh-oh.
Turned all the way down.
Oh, no.
We just got a voicemail.
Will it be turned down
We
to the
just got a
recording?
voicemail. We just got a voicemail. I wonder if it's dumb.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
So we do have a voicemail, and I think we also have 2 other voicemails.
yeah, I think we... Yeah.
Nice.
We have 4 voicemails.
Oh, that's a record.
Okay,
Hell yeah, let's do it.
so we do have 4 voicemails.
We have 4 voicemails.
This first one I've listened to. I'm gonna let them say their name.
Okay.
Oh, you can't listen to these before we
What
do.
the fuck?
I listened to this one.
Well, to be fair, he probably listens to it to make it sure it's not vulgar.
Yeah, and this one's definitely not vulgar.
We've had some pretty vulgar ones.
Hey guys, it's your boy, Barry McCockiner. Active duty Navy right now. Wanted to throw my 2 cents in on the USS Edson. I know I'm a couple episodes behind. Just wanted to say I don't think it's haunted. Mainly.
Oh, what
Oh,
happened?
I don't know why you stopped.
he died. Oh, I'm just kidding. The ghost got him. Uh-oh.
Barry. What happened, Barry?
Barry,
Barry!
Mr. McCockiner,
okay, hold on.
are you out there?
He
Slight
died.
technical issues. Hold on.
He died while telling the story.
The ghost got him. He was... You know,
Okay, Barry, take it away again. Watch it not work.
We got 4 of these, Matt.
oh, no.
Why does it not want to work?
Do you get your Wi-Fi on?
No.
No, yeah. That's probably why. Okay, I think we fixed the issue now. There shouldn't be any bugs from here on out.
Should be good.
Should be good to roll.
Welcome back. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties.
Don't leave leave all of that in.
Welcome back. We had some.
That's a technical difficulty right there.
We'll be right back.
All right. Let's try this again.
6th time is the charm.
That's what they say.
Hey guys, it's your boy, Barry McCockiner. Active duty Navy right now. Wanted to throw my 2 cents in on the USS Edson. I know I'm a couple episodes behind. Just wanted to say I don't think it's haunted. Mainly because the story you guys used about the sailor on night watch who was organizing some of those tools, returned back at a later time, found those tools kind of scattered all over the place. On a DDG, a destroyer, we call them small boys. It's a smaller sized crew. And you get bored on deployment. One of those sailors could have found those tools and then just decided to fuck with the guy and mess those tools up. I think that's a very plausible explanation. I also think if that small boy, that ship hit a wave, it could have caused the tools to kind of go all over the place if they weren't properly secured. I do believe in ghosts. I think those are a very real thing. But just kind of based off of what I know about ships and what I know about just being in the military in general, people get bored, man. That guy probably was just getting fucked with. Anyways, love the show. Love listening to you guys. And thanks for doing what you do. It's probably still worth checking out the Edson. Just kind of throwing it out there. Yeah, but that's my 2 cents.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
kind words, Barry.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, you're wrong,
Oh.
because if I remember correctly, the tool mishap didn't happen while it was out at sea. It happened while it was stationed as a museum of sorts.
Oh, so this was after it was not
Because
active.
I'm pretty sure it was like
I
the
don't know.
guy who runs it.
I don't remember. I honestly
I don't
don't.
know.
But
I'm pretty sure it
I
was.
think again, it goes back to like we've talked about in the past. You know, tourist attractions, you got to be a little meh
Right.
because people are gonna still do stuff. You know, just to mess with people and
Yeah.
just keep the
No,
hype
yeah.
up.
He's got a, yeah. I think either
Pretty
way,
certain though that
yeah.
it wasn't while it was at sea. Like
Yeah.
it was while it was like
I-
out of commission.
Yeah, I will still say I think either way he's got some, correct points
Oh, yeah.
regardless because like I feel like you're right, like people probably would try and mess it up and fuck
Oh,
with
yeah.
people just for that aspect.
Right.
But also at the same time, he's right. If it is on sea and they're not secured properly, it's gonna move. That's
Right.
you know.
But I will say I'm pretty sure that story
It
was
might
from
be.
the director
It-
like
it
after
might be.
was commission.
I really don't remember.
I'm pretty sure. But thank
hell
you,
yeah,
Barry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So our next voicemail is from your boy.
your boy.
Your boy.
Hey guys, it's me, your boy. I was gonna try to make it tonight, but I was collectively voted off the island. No, I'm just kidding. Steven told me to sound all angry. But since we're on the topic of Mackinac, I had a quick story for you. It's not ghost related, nothing to do with paranormal-ish stuff. But I remember as a child, we went on this little ferry ride from the mainland to Mackinac Island, and I guess I had eaten something weird or bad, or maybe I was just getting seasick, I'm not sure. But I was on the second deck of the ferry, and I happened to upchuck over the railing, and I'm pretty sure it landed on an old lady. Didn't stick around and ask questions, but that's about the only memory I have of Mackinac Island. So, yep, there you go.
There you go.
Thank you, your boy, who I'm pretty certain is friend of the show, RJ Truax.
You know, I gotta bring this up real quick. It's really funny.
Yeah.
While we were listening to that voicemail, I just happened I heard my phone vibrate, and I checked it, and his son sent me a picture.
And I got the same picture.
So, RJ was supposed to be on the show tonight, but he got out of work late, so he'll be on at a future time.
For sure. Well, hell yeah, good job throwing up on possibly that old lady.
Good job, RJ.
Good job.
I'm happy that's your only recollection of the island. Just
Throwing up
puking.
on an old lady off the coast of Mackinac.
Possibly.
I'm
He's
gonna
not
say I'm gonna
sure.
say he did.
I'm gonna yeah.
I'm
De-
sure.
definitively.
So we have another voicemail. This is from XX Super Normal Fan XX.
Oh.
Hi, this is your super normal fan leaving you a super normal voicemail. Hello, Steven, Doug, Matt, Nick, and special guest XX super normal fan XX. That's me, in case you were wondering. I'm considering myself a special guest because I am your biggest fan. I'm not related to any of you, nor have I ever met any of you, but it has come to my attention that you are all super normal to me, and I love that, and all you guys are so awesome. I would love to speak on your show, but I'm a female. So that doesn't really work because even though I believe I'm super normal, it wouldn't be super normal for me to speak on the show because I never stop talking, which personally I don't think is a big issue, even though my brother hates it. I do. Anywho, I heard the topic of the day is Mackinac Island. I really, really, really love Mackinac Island. I live in New Mexico, but I love Mackinac Island so much that it loves me back. It's a super normal island, and it's my favorite place to go in December because I have to walk on ice to get there, which honestly takes me about 237 days, roughly, if I counted right. But I was freezing, so it's hard to get back. Anyway, I love the island, and I love you guys and everything about the island. And we don't talk about Harvey. I mean, Harvey.
We don't talk about Harvey.
Harvey, is a super normal, huge part of Mackinac Island. Thank you for listening.
That's the best voicemail we've ever gotten on this show.
Oh my!
Steven, aren't you in the market? I think you should hit this chick up.
So I'm gonna XX Super Normal Fan XX. You can be on this show whenever you want. Please call in every week.
Anytime.
Please call in every day.
That was
We'll
great.
just play a whole episode of your voicemails. Anything you'd like to say to that voicemail?
I'm super excited that we have such a super fan out there. And, they called in and they gave us all the information. I agree. Harvey, very important. I'm assuming that is to Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is very important to the show. He's right there. But thank you for calling in. It was cool. Steven, you got anything?
No.
You don't got anything?
I'm like, that was the best voicemail. But we do have one more,
We got one more.
and this is from an ML.
Ooh, ML.
ML.
The MLB.
Maybe.
I do like baseball.
Ooh, this is Mark Lang.
Oh.
My cousin killed me. You guys suck. I'm coming for you.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay, that was really weird.
That was Mark Lang.
So that was
I don't like this.
That was Mark Lang that called, or the ghost of Mark Lang. And then stuff fell down. Like Gabagool. Are you okay, Gabagool?
Yeah, we also got this gnome guy here that hangs out, and he's
Stuck on a cord.
yeah. This guy's he's.
Here you go, Gaba. Are you okay, Gabagool?
Here you go, Gaba.
Oh, I'm good, guys.
There we go. Now we got it.
I don't think we have a name for this guy.
No, it's just a little fucking gnome up
I
there.
don't know. Push me off. I just fell.
Pokegnome.
Pokegnome.
I like how they
No,
have this.
no me man.
No, come on.
Oh,
Don't worry about me, guys. I fell too.
Why is his voice so deep?
he's a gnome.
Okay,
Gnomes
so
have high voice.
so what did the ghost of Mark Lang say again?
That
man,
he
it
was
sounds
gonna haunt us, or he's gonna
That
come
he's
get us.
coming
Did he-
for us.
Ooh,
And his
this
cousin
is
killed him.
Mark Lang.
Mark Lang.
My cousin killed me.
So apparently
You guys
his cousin
suck.
killed him.
I'm coming for you.
Okay.
Said he was-
Okay.
That's terrifying.
That's absolutely terrifying.
Okay.
So why does he want to kill us?
Yeah, what did we do?
if his cousin killed him?
Right?
I,
Nick, he's your frenemy.
Yeah, what
Why
the
does he want to
fuck?
kill us?
Why is he my frenemy?
because he is.
I don't even know. I don't know what started this feud between you and Mark Lang, but
I think
it's getting
I
dangerous.
think
at this
everybody
point.
else
Do
did.
we need to sacrifice Nick Black to appease the ghost of Mark Lang?
We might.
If it comes down to it, I think Nick's the guy to go.
Let's
I think
just
it's just
let's all collect ourselves. Let's have a seance and summon the ghost of Mark Lang at some point.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
That's a good idea, right?
yeah. But not right now. I'm tired.
No.
Yeah, we got it. We got to
Yeah.
end the episode.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying at some point that'd be a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nothing bad could happen to that.
No.
No, I mean, if you mess with the spirits and stuff and
Yeah.
do like a seance or play with a Ouija
Yeah,
board, you're fine.
You're fine.
If you
Everything's
just
good.
fine.
if you just
Yeah.
say you're sorry when
Yeah.
you're done,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
you
sure
just
that's
be
the
like,
rule.
"Hey, sorry, guy," and then that's it.
You
I didn't know.
No ghosto, and then it doesn't count.
Like,
Doesn't count.
I like it. I like it.
yeah.
That was super weird.
That was super normal.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
You're right.
It was super abnormal.
Super paranormal.
Super,
You know.
super kind of weird.
Super
Super kind of.
There we go.
All right. Well, with that, I think we should wrap things up.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. You don't have anything else about the place you wanted to.
I do
talk
have
about-
a question for you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think Mackinac Island could be haunted?
Yes.
I think it could be. I hope it is because I want to get some ghosty stuff going on when I go there.
Right, Steven?
It's definitely. Like I said before. I think it's as far as realism aspect goes. Like they're all things that I could see happening.
Yes or no, bud?
Yeah, I think
Yeah?
it could. I think it could.
That's
be.
Nice.
Steven's
I think it
first
could.
yes of the season.
I think it could be.
7th episode, first yes.
I don't believe it is, but I think it could be.
Sounds
if that
you
makes
believe it
sense.
is.
Yeah.
I also say yes, so that's a unanimous.
Yeah, that
that's
can
the
be-
first
yeah.
unanimous one,
Yeah.
I think, the whole
Probably the
season
only
too.
one.
Right?
There was a lot of, like I said, there was a lot of stories that like sounded super like real,
Like the
those things could
lighthouse?
happen.
Yeah.
Like the lighthouse. Fuck you, Matt.
It did sound real.
But then
That was really good.
but on top of that, you said that there's 16 total places,
Yeah.
and those were just 4. So
That's a quarter of them.
yeah, like
like
that. You know, if it sounds like at this point, if there's one place that's going to be haunted, it sounds like Mackinac Island. You know,
all right.
that's all I gotta say about that.
All right. Well, it's official now. We
Yeah.
decided.
That's all I
It's
got
haunted.
to say about
It's haunted.
That's all I
Mackinac
gotta say
Island
about that.
is indeed haunted. We've decided today. We chose.
Yep,
For
we
sure.
chose.
For sure.
So, Doug, when you go later this year, catch us some ghosts.
Yeah.
I'm
Bring
gonna,
them back.
I'm gonna get those vlogs. I'm gonna bring those ghosts back.
Yeah, like literally grab a ghost,
Boom pocket.
boom pocket.
Boom pocket.
if Doug catches one of those ghosts, does he become either one of the Ghostbusters and or Danny Phantom?
He becomes Danny Phantom, the Ghostbuster.
Ooh,
So do I catch them Pokemon style?
Yeah, with a ball.
with a
The
ball.
ball? Just any ball?
Yeah.
So I can just bring like a bag full of tennis balls.
And just hawk on that ghost.
Bring golf ball. They're smaller.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
can fit a lot more
Yeah.
in my pockets if they're golf
There's
balls.
16
throw some
different
golf
places
balls
that
at
are
ghosts.
haunted there, so you might need a lot of balls.
If I'm gonna bring back that many ghosts, it's gonna be good.
Hell yeah.
Got a game plan.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it was a good
we've
time. It was a
decided
good time.
unanimously that Mackinac Island is indeed haunted. So if you're ever looking to go to a spooky haunted island with some fudge
Ghosties.
and no cars,
There's really good pizza.
Really good pizza?
There's really good pizza on the island.
I believe it.
Pizza, fudge, no cars, ghosts. This place has everything except cars.
Super normal. 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 This is the super normal. Thank you for coming to our show, and we enjoyed you being here. Thank you for coming to our show. This is the super normal. All right, that's the song.
Sorry.
Y'all ready for this?
Almost sounded like what's his name?
From Big Mouth.
From Big Mouth, what's his
That's
name?
what I was going for.
Is it Rick?
Yeah.